Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you all watched the last dev stream, because even though it was a little uneventful, self-damage was mentioned making a potential comeback, albeit not in the same way as it was before. We'll be going over some of the details and my thoughts at the end. Timestamps to everything are in the video description. Currently, D is experimenting with self-damage and AoE stuff internally. I believe they collected some feedback since the last dev stream regarding self-CC, or self-stagger I think was what they meant, as well as self-damage and primed sure-footed. Surprise, surprise, everyone hated the idea of primed sure-footed not applying to weapons that cause self-CC or self-stagger. They also concluded that players just prefer the self-damage model over self-CC, and honestly I would have voted the same. Self-damage, though 100% more lethal than self-CC, is just a better way to balance powerful weapons and help prevent disruptive gameplay, as D likes to say now. Besides, adding self-stagger to amps was one of the worst things they did, in my opinion, and maybe that gets reverted sometime in the future? A bit of wishful thinking. Right now they are testing a completely overhauled version of self-damage, which may or may not make it into the game. It basically employs a percent-based calculation that scales off of distance, where firing something like the Brahma, which used to have self-damage at point blank, would chomp off 75% of your health instead of insta-death. That damage, of course, gradually reduces the further your weapon's projectile or shot lands from your Warframe. Pablo's direct quote from the stream was, "It should feel scary if you blow a missile in front of your own face. I'd say doing so would cause you to not feel anything at all, cause you'd be dead, but he's right. There should be consequences, but not to the degree where a misfire or misclick, or heck, if a charger just manages to get in the way as you fire a Brahma, for example, it shouldn't punish you with insta-death, even if those occurrences are uncommon or rare." Personally, I think it'll take a couple more dev streams of them discussing self-damage before it actually makes its way back into the game, if it does, but I think with the info we've got so far, it would be safe to say that there's a good chance self-damage is coming back. Just probably not this year, because I'm sure D are still targeting a late 2022 launch for Duviri. I do like the new percent-based model that was proposed, and hopefully we get an update on their internal testing the next stream. While they're at it, I'd love to see a change to how contagion projectiles are fired. It used to be really easy to get yourself killed back before Melee 3.0, I think. Just a bullet jump was enough if I'm not mistaken, which caused a lot of accidental deaths. It was annoying, but the thing was, and still is, incredibly powerful, so I continued using my Exodia Contagion equipped Zaws anyway. These days it feels a little clunky, which in a way is good, helps prevent premature contagion incidents, but also makes it difficult to use in tight spaces like the narrow hallways on Kuwa Fortress, for example. That aside, I'm almost more excited for the removal of self-stagger than the return of self-damage. Ideally, for players, you don't want both, right? But ultimately, there should exist a balance. It's just that self-stagger feels really bad, at least to those who don't have primed sure-footed. Still, best mod in the game. Who knows, with how the community is, maybe everyone will beg for self-stagger again once self-damage is back. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. I want to know how you guys feel about self-damage if you've been playing since then, that is. I have no idea what the player retention is like these days, especially since the recent backlash, but that's for another video. If you do welcome the return of self-damage, please do feel free to let me know down in the comments, or maybe just like the video, so if I see a disproportionately larger number of likes than usual, I'll know for sure. Alright, check out the Discord and Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. Links are in the description. Otherwise, I'd like to just thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good day.